So here we are at the 2011 Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival, backstage with comedian Bill Bailey. Bill, I'm really excited to see you here, and I just want to see what's your reactions to this festival. Have you been to a big festival like this before? Is there anything you can compare it to?
I have in the UK and around the world, but not in the States. This is my first time at a big festival in America, and my first time at Bonnaroo. So it's been a great experience, actually. It's been a real eye-opener, because, you know, stars, it's a big deal for me coming here, you know, because not many people know about me or what I do, and so it was I was kind of a little bit nervous about doing the gigs and, you know, seeing what the reaction was going to be. But, you know, in the end, I kind of think the stuff I do is about, you know, it's like being in festivals all around the world. You know, I mean, I've been doing stuff for 20 years, so, you know, there's a kind of a sort of a common language, you know, that I think that you arrive at when you've been doing sort of this kind of gig for so long. I think that I found I've got a good connection with the audience. You know, it was great. It was huge, you know, a huge reaction in a way for me, because I thought people would just be like, you know, who the hell is this guy? But, you know, it was
right.
Really good. It was a really good.
Well, I think Bonnaroo did a nice job of bringing in some British comedians this year and then pairing them up with some people that people might be more familiar with. That way, you know, you did get exposure to people that may have no clue who you were, but then got to see your act.
Sure.
Did you have to tailor your jokes a little bit, you know, coming to the States? Did things land differently because you're in America?
No, you know what? I not really. No, I mean, I've done shows in America before. I did a run of shows in New York and a run of shows in LA, and at first I did think, as you say, I'd have to sort of, you know, change the material, even change the. But I didn't in the end actually change anything really, because it's odd, you know. It's like if you start to try and change around the words and change the material, somehow you lose the rhythm of the piece, you lose the energy, or the, you know, it sounds like it's been tinkered with, you know, tampered with. So I just kind of do it as I would do it, and then the performance and the energy of it hopefully just carries it through. Because I base that on my experience of seeing lots of American comics come over to London, and, you know, and they don't change their material at all, you know, and a lot of it is about American shows, American TV shows, and people we've never heard of, but people go with it, you know. Audiences are pretty savvy, you know. They kind of join up the dots, and they know where you're coming from. And I think that's really what I got from these shows, was that, you know, now I think more than ever, perhaps because of the net, because of YouTube, people can find out this stuff. There's a kind of commonality about humour which, you know, is pretty much universal.
That's great. Is there any music that you got a chance to see at all?
Yeah. Well, I got to see Opeth, which is I thought they were great. I'm a bit of a metal fan anyway. And I'm performing with them back home in Sonisphere Festival in July. So that should be fun. I saw My Morning Jacket, I thought were terrific, and last night I saw Eminem. So yeah, it's great. It's been fantastic fun.
That's great. That's fantastic. And you have some shows coming up in the fall in New York?
Yes, I do. I'm performing at the Skirball Center in New York in September. I'll be there sort of from around about the second week of September. So
great. Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of your Bonnaroo.
I certainly will. It's been fantastic. It's a circus of love.
Thanks very much.
Hey, man.